blessed is teaching the word and being in the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shad, man. You know? You want to be blessed to be the elect, huh?
Then they turn around and thank the white man after they get their income tax. You know, that's your God. That's who you really love. You know?
And then you know what's so wicked is that when you get your tax returns, alright, it's supposed to be all the money, alright, that you had throughout the year getting taxed. They tax your tax returns, man. Alright? What the fuck is that, man? And then you gotta pay them to do your tax returns, man. So you're not even really getting all your tax returns, man. It's wicked, man.
Yeah.
Y'all probably got precepts all around.
This is John chapter 11, verse 12. But he, verse 10, chapter 10, verse 12. But he that is an hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth. And the wolf catcheth them, and scattereth the sheep. The hireling fleeth, because he is an hireling, and careth not for the sheep.
If I could just say this, man, it's crazy, man, because GMS, man, alright, a great millstone, man, alright, we out here, alright, warning our people, man, alright, sincerely, man, alright, but these other groups, man, is hirelings, man, yep. Alright, along with Nate, man, when all hell break loose, man, alright, Nate thinks that he's gonna be sitting comfortable, man, alright, yo, this dude is a damn detective, man, he started off as a cop, man. To become a detective, man, don't you gotta get a damn, don't that gotta be a promotion, man, working way up the ranks, man? That means he's doing a great job of being a fucking Roman, man. Alright? When all hell break loose, he gonna think he gonna be good, man. Alright? The apostles and elders of Great Millstone on down, man, we out here warning our people, alright? Even in front of Esau, man, to death, man. Alright? Till death do us part, man. Alright? Sincerely, man.
And another thing too, like let me tell you about Nate and the IUIC, man. When major prophecies start coming out, like the mark of the beast, once the devil really shows his horn and this mark of the beast makes itself known to the world, and even the idiots like y'all IUIC cats, like we're talking about the followers. Once they pick up on that, they're gonna be really mad at Nate, man. They're gonna come back, they're gonna kill your ass, man, because you know you led them astray.
Yeah, y'all don't even come out in the cold. So how y'all gonna come out when shit is getting hot, man? Alright? When shit is getting more hot before the Lord tell us to stop coming out in these streets, man. Alright? That's when we gonna stop coming out, man. Alright? When the Lord reveals it to us that it's done, man. The doors of elect is closed, man.
Hey, this whole thing is the Lord's garden, man. And if he put watchmen to watch his garden, you gotta always be there to till his garden. You know, you got to pluck off certain limbs, you know, certain leaves that's growing wild. You got to separate, divide, you know, his gardens, his fruits in the garden, you know. So you have to be at work 24 hours, man, you know. And that's how the Lord got his men, starting with the apostle elders of Great Millstone. They tilled in the Lord's garden, man. They taking care of his garden. So when the Lord come back and see his garden, he going to say, hey, good, well servant, man. You know, hey, you know what? For all this, I'm going to give you all this. Because you held your integrity and you held your endurance until the end. You can't take, because when the winter time comes, that's when you're supposed to be up on it. You're supposed to be up on the garden more frequently than you is in the summertime, in the summer season. Because in the summer season, you can let it, you know, let the sun hit it and stuff. But when it's cold, that's when the cold start killing shit. So then, you know, this is just an analogy of comparing, you know, how the Lord, basically, this is the Lord's garden, man. You know, and we're the fruits in it, man. Lord willing, we be the first fruits.
Got a precept. This is Proverbs 14:35. The king's favor is toward a wise servant, but his wrath is against him that causeth shame. Alright, like the brother said, how you know what I'm saying? That wise servant is the one that took heed, you know what I'm saying? The one that took heed, you know what I'm saying, to what his Lord, right, or his master, you know, or his boss, you know, has told him, man. But it says, but his wrath is against him that causes shame. Alright? An example of that is that dude Mike Epps, man. We see the Most High's wrath is against that dude, you know, that came up against the men, you know what I'm saying? That go out there and tell you who you are, man. That go out there and tell you there's hope, man. That's shame, man. You should be ashamed of yourself, man.
And I pray your ex-wife get 100 stacks a month, man. For real, man. I pray she get it, man.
That's ridiculous.
All right? Cause you a fucking man. How many times have you ran into brothers, man? I pray she get 100 stacks a month, man. For real, man. whatever judge it is, man, I pray the Lord handles your case, man. I pray the Lord put the spirit on that judge, man, to allow her to have it, man. So you go broke and you don't have shit. And all you have is a memory of how you made fun of the prophets, man. Alright? And now we the ones laughing, man.
That's light. This is that's light.
Yeah, that's some light.
This is Proverbs chapter 13 and 4. The soul of the sluggard desireth, and have nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made fat.
Right, man. So see, I want to tap into that point with the scripture his brother said. The point the brother made about the gardening, man. All right, because when you garden, right, when you out there gardening, hey, read that again, now.
This is Proverbs 13 and 4. The soul of the sluggard desireth, and have nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made fat.
So right, man. Say you got two people, man. All right, and they got two houses, man. All right, and they each got seeds, man, to plant. All right. That brother that's diligent, man, with his seeds, he gonna be out there planting them, man, taking care of his garden, man. All right, non-stop he gonna be out there, man, making sure the seeds making sure he places them where they get enough sunlight, man. All right, different seeds need different things, man. Some seeds need to be in the shade, man. Some need to get sunlight. So he out there making sure each seed is here. All right, making sure each seed gets his watering, man. All right, doing it the right way as well, man. All right, you're supposed to like when water dries out of the ground, man. Alright, some have to be completely dry, then you put water in it, man. Alright, so this brother's out here, alright, taking care of his seeds, man. Alright, and now what? When it's time to harvest, he gonna have food, man. Alright, but what about that sluggard dude, man? Who he got his seeds just sitting on his ass, man. Alright, got his seeds just sitting there, man.
Like the seed gonna move itself.
Yeah.
That's why you have nothing. Because you sluggard and you desiring the half days, but you have nothing. Because you're a sluggard. But those that's diligent is someone that's gonna work to receive the fatness of it, man.
Oh, see? So, and then they're gonna be diligently on it, man. They ain't gonna let up, man. And then now when it's time to harvest, man, look all the food that diligent dude is gonna have, and look at the food that the sluggard gonna have. The sluggard ain't gonna have shit, because he ain't get up on his lazy ass, alright, and till to his garden, man. So, read that again?
Yeah, alright. I have another precept too. This is Proverbs 13. Sluggard. 13 and 4. It says, the soul of the sluggard desireth and have nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made fat.
So right, man.
Yeah, and it says right here, lazy.
Yeah, see? But that's the soul of the diligent shall be made fat, man. Because when it's time to reap, you gonna have everything, man. We gonna have all that food to harvest in, man. Alright, and now that's between GMS, alright, the GMS is those diligent brothers, man. Because we out here, alright, planting the seed, winter, summer, spring, in season, and out of season, man. Alright, but you fucking sluggers, man, you other camps, y'all take off, man, during the winter, man. So now y'all ain't gonna have nothing, man. Y'all gonna be wanting, y'all gonna be home, y'all gonna be wanting when no hell break loose. Y'all gonna be wanting y'all by shot to help y'all out, but y'all ain't gonna have nothing because y'all ain't planted y'all seeds, man. Yeah. But we planted our seeds out here, so now when it's time to reap, man, we gonna have, man. Alright, we gonna have real food, man, that y'all by shot gonna give us, man, during that time of the famine, man. Alright, we gonna be good out here, man. Alright, but y'all gonna be wanting, man.
Hey, precept, brother, right here. I can't get it out of my head. So lock it. This is Proverbs 20 and 4. The sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold, right? Therefore shall he beg and harvest and have nothing. And the brother made mention, he said, IUIC should be in the footnote right there.
Yeah, word.
And then my footnote says because of the winter. So it should be because of the winter, the IUIC right there.
Damn. See? Hey, yo, man, it be cold as hell, man. Alright? Sluggard shall not plow by reason of the cold, man. When you gotta go out there and shovel, man, you gotta do it, man. Alright? Otherwise, your car ain't fucking getting out. You ain't going to work, man. Alright? So you gotta go out there and do what you gotta do no matter what the season is, man. So how much more with something that's life or death, man? Because this truth is life or death, man. So y'all not taking it serious, man. Serious as y'all should be.
Hey, that's a good point the brother made, because when it snowed recently, you know, I didn't want to go stubble my car, because I'm like, look, man, I ain't driving it, you know? And so I didn't shovel it, but that's a good point, is that if you want your car to be drivable, because if you got to go to work the next day, you're going to be out there in that blizzard, shoveling that snow so it don't be as much later. And then when it later come and it stops snowing, you able and access to drive and do what you do. And then you come, the person that don't shovel go outside and look at his car like, damn, do this shit, man. And that shit. And then and what happens? The truck come down because they trying to they put they pile the snow on your car. You know what I'm saying? And you wasn't out there to get it off. You be like, damn, I feel like shoving this shit. Then the snow get hard.
Yeah. The night get hard.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
See? So you got no choice but to get your ass out there and do it, man. See what I'm saying? Alright. So so how much more with this truth, man? Alright? How much more serious is it with this truth, man? You gotta go out there and you gotta plow, shovel your car out just so you can get to work. Get a little paycheck. So how much more, say it again, man, how much more is it when it comes down to life and death, man? You gotta come out and do this works, man. Like the scripture say, in season and out of season, man. When you get a summer job, man, it's called what? A seasonal job, man. Alright, so you're doing it for that season, man. But when you out of season, man, you out of that job, man, because it's out of season job, man. It's only for this season, man. Alright, so when it's saying in season, out of season, it's all year round, man. You got a permanent job, man. So we got a permanent job to do, man, until the Lord pulls us out these streets, man. However it may happen, man. All we know is it's gonna happen, man. The Lord we got faith in the Lord, man. Alright. We know that the Lord is amongst us right now through his angels, man. Psalms 34:7, man. We got brothers holding posts, man. We got the angels holding posts as well, man. We really deep right now, man. Alright? It's really more than just us, man. We got the angels around us, man, protecting us, man. Alright? I lost my train of thought.
This is Revelations chapter 3, and I'll start at 10. It says, because thou hast kept my word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hours of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them, that dwell upon the earth. And we know the hour of temptation is the chip, you know, when they force this thing down your throat, man. And the Lord said this, because thou hast kept my word of my patience. What is keeping his word? In season and out of season, constantly, diligently in this work, man. You know, tilled in the garden, right? It says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly, hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. You know, because you can't take breaks. You take a break, hey, yeah, you go broke. You know what I'm saying? And also too, like boxers, if a boxer take a break, he don't reach his perfection. He got to get back in shape. When you, like, I play sports, so when you into sports and that's something you probably trying to pursue, you in the world. When you know, over in this area is basketball, football. So as soon as basketball season over, you go straight to football. You go in the weight room. You know what I'm saying? Then football season over, you go right to basketball. You constantly stay in shape so you can reach your perfection. If you take breaks, you're gonna constantly fighting hard sweat, blood, tears, trying to get back in shape. You ain't going nowhere. You know? And that's on a carnal level.
Yeah, you gotta start all over again.
Yeah.
You know, when you take that break, you done with your preset? I got a preset.
It's a little more.
Okay.
If I can say this too, because I did wrestling and shit, man. Right? And you gotta watch your weight with that shit, man. Alright? Now when you do wrestling, man, alright, it's all about your weight, man. Alright, so say the season's over, man. Alright, summertime come and you don't work out, man. Alright, you just eat a bunch of bullshit. Now when that next season come, you gotta wrestle up like 10 pounds, man. Now if you would have stayed in shape that whole summer, you probably would have stayed the same weight while everybody else moved up, and now you know what I'm saying, you in better shape than this motherfucker because he weighed less that last season, man. You're gonna be on top, man.
Yeah, another thing too, you take a break in this truth and you come out to speak, and then you come out, you do it for a while, you're getting I wouldn't say comfortable, but you get in the routine, you get in the gist of it, you know how to handle. You take a break on that, coming back out, you're gonna be off.
Yeah.
You're gonna be off, man.
If I could add, because you don't know the other rules, you know what I'm saying? Like that dude that we had
you don't know the season.
You don't know the season, like that dude that we had confounded downtown. He took his hat off. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Sluggard ain't been here in 4 years.
Oh yeah.
He don't